question for you. I took my car for an MOT and to a garage, and it failed. They said to me it needed a pair of rear shocks. Would I agree to let them do it? And I said, yep. They did. But a week later, I noticed that the shocks were leaking, so I took it back, had it replaced. Then that pair of shocks again was leaking again about 3 days later. So I took it back to them again and insisted that they do the repairs, but give me a better pair of shocks, which they agreed. I left the keys with them one evening, went back to the car the next afternoon, and looked in my car and realized that loads of things were stolen, like my sat nav. I had a bag with car keys. I had lots of tools and other things in the car. And when I pointed it out to them, they said they had no knowledge, didn't know anything about it. But when I really insisted, I realized that the car was left outdoors and they didn't lock the car. Can I sue them for loss
Mark,
of...
I just need to ask you a question. Did you leave it outdoors and you went and handed them the car, or did you park it in their premises and they moved it outdoors?
I parked it on their forecourt as per their instructions, which is literally right in terms of their garage.
And is the forecourt within an engaged area, or is that what you call outdoors?
No. So the forecourt is adjacent to the road and it doesn't have a fence around it.
Doesn't have a fence, okay.
No, but it's literally on their premises, on their drive.
And when you went back the next day, was it still on the forecourt or was it on the road?
No. When I went back the next day, it was in their the back of their building, which is a private car park for their cars.
Right. So it's not like they moved it out onto the road. They left it on their forecourt where you put it.
Yes.
Right. And you say they didn't lock the car.
Yes.
I'm assuming there was no damage to the car, no windows broken. It was.
No, because when I went back to them the next day, we managed to pull a video that showed that someone simply opened the car doors in the night. But I'd locked the car when
right. So when that person broke into your car, was it where you left it, or was it round the back of the garage?
No, it was same. It was the same place where I left it.
Had they done the work at that point? I'd imagine not, because
I would have thought not.
No.
Yes, I would have thought not.
So how are you sure that you locked it? Because it would be quite surprising if someone from the garage came out, took the keys from whatever safe they keep them in, came out, thought, I'll unlock Mark's car now, and then went and put the keys back again.
I know I locked it because I pressed the key fob and I could hear.
Are you sure, Mark? Because to me, it sounds more likely that you probably didn't lock it. Because the alternative, as I say, is that someone had to come out the garage, decide to unlock your car for no apparent reason, not do any work on it, and go and put the keys back.
I'm pretty sure I locked it because I was so worried about the contents in my car, and when I pressed the key fob, I could hear it.
If you were that worried about the contents, why did you leave them in there?
Because I assumed they were going to put the car indoors, because it's a really big garage and they've got space for at least 12 cars, and I thought they were going to put it inside. Okay.
Right, so here's the position. If they left the car unlocked, they're responsible. They failed to take reasonable care and skill, they are responsible. You can sue them for what got nicked out the car. If you left the car unlocked, of course you can't sue them. And I'm sure you'd agree with me, it would be idiotic if you could.
Sure.
So if they're saying, well, we weren't the ones who left it unlocked, you were, you have to take them to the small claims court and the judge will decide who the judge believes. If it was me, Mark, I'd find that you left it unlocked, because that just sounds like the more plausible situation for the reasons I went through. Do you think I'm being unfair?
Yes.
Well, there we go. Let's see if a judge is fairer than me, but that's what's going to have to happen.